Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to recall the different terms and basic concept in statistics. So what is statistics? So it is a collection of methods for planning experiments. Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to recall the different terms and basic concept in statistics. So what is statistics? So it is a collection of methods for planning experiments, obtaining data, and then analyzing, interpreting, and drawing conclusions based on the data. So when we say collection, it means that it's a process of gathering relevant information from the population. And when we say obtaining data, that is about organization of data. When we are going to arrange our data into tables, graphs, or charts. And so the logical statistical conclusion can easily be derived from the collected information. And analyzing also, we're going to analyze the data we gathered. So it is the process of deducing relevant information from the given data so that numerical description can be formulated. And lastly, the last process So good day everyone. In this video lesson, we will discuss about the normal distribution and its properties. Our objectives: first, describe a normal random variable and its characteristics. And second, draw a normal curve and state the empirical mean. So when we say normal probability distribution, it is a probability distribution of continuous random variables. So, pag sinabi natin normal distribution, this is considered as the most important curve in statistics. Bakit? Ano yung mga reason? Why is ito yung pinaka-consider na most important curve in statistics? First, so many random variables are either normally distributed or at least approximately normal distributed. So like for example, the height, weight, and examination score, the log of the length of light of some equipment are among few random variables that are approximately normal distributed. So although the distribution are only approximately normal, the approximation is usually close. And also, it is easy for mathematical statisticians to work with the normal curve. So a number of hypotheses, tests, and the regression model are based on the assumption that the underlying data have normal distribution. So like for example, for instance, the distribution that has been found convenient for modeling the length of light of an equipment. So this is the Webber distribution. So again, kaya kino-consider natin na the normal probability distribution is the most important curve in statistics. So meron tayong properties ng normal curve. So ayun po yung illustration natin. So first, the distribution curve is a bell shape. So again, the distribution of a normal curve is a bell shape. So yung nakikita nyo sa figure natin. So this is one of the property of normal curve. So, next is, the curve is symmetrical about its center. So, ibig sabihin class, kapag sinabi natin symmetrical, so kung anong sukat, no? No? Dito sa left side ng graph natin, yun din yung sukat sa right side. So, kagaya na nakikita nyo, so on the left side, 50%, sa right side, 50%. So, same sila. Next, the mean, median, and mode coincide at the center. So, nasa gitna, ibig sabihin, the mean, median, and mode are equal. So, tatandaan natin yan. The tails of the curve flatten out indefinitely along the horizontal axis but never touch or the curve is asymptotic to the baseline. So, pag sinabi natin asymptotic class, papalapit lang siya ng papalapit sa x-axis natin. Pero, never siyang magta-touch. Ibig sabihin, pa-close lang na pa-close siya dun sa x-axis natin. So, that is the tail of the normal curve. And also, the area, okay, yung area under the curve is 1. Ibig sabihin, kapag kinuha natin yung total area nito ng normal curve natin, that is equivalent to 1. Or that is represent the probability, so pag probability is 100%, or proportion, or the percentage associated with the specific sets of measurement values. So, pakitandaan lang itong mga properties ng normal curve natin. Meron dalawa lang, may dalawang factor na nakaka-apekto sa normal curve natin. Una, yung value ng mean. Okay, so yung value ng mean at yung value ng standard deviation. So, nagbabago yung itsura ng graph natin depende sa value ng mean at depende sa value ng standard deviation. Why? So, the change of value of the mean shift the graph of the normal curve to the right or to the left. So, kapag positive or mataas yung value ng mean, nag-move yung graph natin, yung normal curve natin, pa right side. Pero kapag mababa or pababa yung value ng yung mean natin, pababa yung value ng mean, yung graph niya o yung normal curve natin, so nag-shift siya papuntang left side. So mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo. The standard deviation determines the shape of the graph. So depende sa value ng standard deviation kung ang anong itsura na magiging graph mo. Okay? Kung sobrang lapad ba niya or masyado siyang makitid. So depende sa value ng standard deviation. So this is particularly to the height and the width of the curve. So when the standard deviation is large, the normal curve is short and wide. So tandaan. So kapag ano daw, yung standard deviation natin ay malaki, so yung normal curve natin is short and wide, while a small value for the standard deviation yields skinnier and taller graph. Okay, so para makita nyo, no, para maintindihan nyo yung sinasabi ko dito at ma-visualize nyo, ipapakita ko sa iyo using the normal curve. Okay, so as you can see class, so using the Desmos, no, makikita natin. So sabi ko sa inyo, yung B natin, representation yan for the value of mean. Tapos yung A natin, representation for the standard deviation. So tingnan nyo maigi class. Kapag pataas ng pag increasing no yung value ng mean natin. Okay? Tingnan niyo ha. So nag-shift lang yung graph natin papuntang right side. Ibig sabihin hindi nagbabago yung taas, yung laki ng graph pero nagmo-move siya papuntang right side. Pero kapag pababa naman yung value ng mean natin, okay? Tingnan niyo, papunta naman siya sa left side. So tingnan niyo yung value dito ha, diyan niyo makikita. So kung kanina pag pataas, okay, kung mataas yung value ng mean, ibig sabihin nagmo-move siya pa right side. Okay? Kapag pababa naman or negative, no, let's say yan, o yan, bumababa yung value ng mean natin, nagmo-move siya pa left side. So, paano naman natin nakikita yung magiging itsura ng graph kapag nagbabago yung value ng standard deviation? So, yung standard deviation natin dito is 1.1. So, ilagay natin sa 2.6. Ayan, makikita nyo class. So, sabi nga kanina, sabi sa inyo, ang standard deviation kapag malaki, ang value ng standard deviation, ano siya? Maliit lang. Okay, so maliit lang siya, no, 'di ba? Sabi kanina. Alright. And then, pero malawak, no? Mababa lang yung ano nyo, mababa lang yung height ng normal curve, pero malawak. Okay, pero kapag niliitan natin, okay, so tingnan nyo class. Okay, kapag maliit yung value ng standard deviation natin, ayan, magiging ganyan yung graph natin. So, yun yung pinapaliwanag ko sa inyo para makita nyo talaga, okay, na kapag malaki yung standard deviation, gumaganyan yung graph natin. And then kapag maliit yung standard deviation natin, maliit yung value standard deviation natin, so makikita nyo na paganyan na yung graph nyo. Okay? Sige. So, yan yung dalawang factor na nakaka-apekto sa normal curve natin. Yung value ng mean saka value ng standard deviation natin. Okay. So, the standard normal curve is a normal probability distribution that has a mean value. So, yung ano na to, symbol natin is a population mean that equal to 0 and standard deviation equal to 1. So, kapag ang mean natin is 0 and then yung standard deviation is 1, that is a standard normal curve. Okay? So, ano yung equation no, ng standard normal curve natin? So, that is y is equal to e raised to negative 1/2 times the quantity of x minus the population mean divided by the standard deviation squared all over the standard deviation times the square root of 2 pi. Okay, so yung y natin, where y is the height of the curve, particular values of x. And then, x is the aim score in the distribution. Okay, this symbol is for standard deviation of the population. And this symbol is ginagamit natin for mean of the population. And yung pi natin, the value of pi is 3.1416. Okay, yung letter E natin, this is for natural logarithm, no? The value is 2.7183. Pero hindi tayo, sa lesson natin ngayon, hindi tayo magpo-focus for computing using this formula. Okay? Another class, so may tinatawag tayong empirical rule. So note, also known as 68, 95, or 99.7% rule. So it tells us is that for a normally distributed variable, the following are true. First, okay, so again, bago pa ipakita yung sa 68%, 95%, and 99%, so pakitandaan ng class that the empirical rule is actually a theoretical result based on the analysis of the normal distribution. So kapag kukunin natin, okay, let's say this is our normal curve, so makikita natin dito yung sakop lang, okay, yung 68%, 95%, and 99.7%. So kapag approximately 68% of the data that lie within one standard deviation of the mean. So saan yon? Mula dito kay negative 1, papunta lang dun kay positive 1. So that is the 68% of the data. Okay? And then kapag kukunin natin yung range or interval ng score or ng distribution of 68%, so ang gagawin lang natin, that is x is greater than, so perform the operation, mean minus the standard deviation, and dito but less than the mean plus standard deviation. So ganun lang kukunin natin yung range or interval ng 68%. Kapag approximately 95% of the data, it lie within two standard deviation of the mean. So mula dito kay negative 2 to positive 2, so that is a 95% no, of the data. And then we're going to use this formula, no? The value of the population mean minus 2 times the standard deviation. So kung dito minus this sa kabila, plus. And ganun din dito. For 99.7%, so that is approximately of the data lie within 3 standard deviation. So mula naman dito, negative 3 to 3. Alright? So, ibig sabihin, kapag kinuha natin yung interval o yung range ng 99.7%, we're going to use this formula. So, tatandaan nyo lang ito. Okay? So, let's validate the empirical rule. I'll give you one example para ma-validate natin yung sinasabi ng empirical rule. Okay, what is the frequency and relative frequency of babies weight that are within? Okay, ito yung mga given na data. So, meron tayong 36 weights of babies. Okay, so unang gagawin natin dito, kailangan makuha natin yung population mean. So, yung population mean, that is the average, di ba? Okay, average. So, paano kinocompute yung average? Add lang natin lahat, divide 36. Or, pwede rin naman, i-compute nyo using the group data, no? Measure of central density using the group data. So, pero mas hassle yun, mas madali. Add nyo na lang din divide sa 36. So, makakuha nyo yung population mean dyan is 6.11. At kung hindi pa kayo familiar kung paano kinukuha yung average o yung pag-compute ng mean, so meron tayong mga video lesson no, sa Wow Math channel natin. So hanapin nyo lang doon kung paano mag-compute ng mean no, for group data and ungroup data. At also, to solve standard deviation para malaman nyo rin. So kapag kinuha natin yung standard deviation, this is 1.63. So first, unang yung gagawin dito class ay i-arrange muna para madali natin mamaya mabilang kung ilang data yung sakop dun sa 68% or kung ilang percent man yon, depende dun sa bibigay na yung sa tanong, no? So, kailangan muna i-arrange natin mula sa mababa pataas yung data. Okay? So, first, what is the frequency or the percentage of one standard deviation from the mean? So, ito yon. So, ang sagot is 72%. So, bakit 72%? Una class, una yung gagawin, gagawa muna kayo ng normal curve. So, gawa muna kayo. And then, sa pinakagitna ng normal curve yung class, dyan yung ilalagay yung value ng mean, which is 6.11. So kung ano yung value ng mean natin, dyan yung itatapat sa mismong gitna ng normal distribution. And then paano natin, ano ang gamit ng standard deviation? So ito yung gagawin natin o gagamitin natin kapag papunta ka sa right side plus the standard deviation. So 6.11 plus 1.63 that is 7.74 plus 1.63 that is 9.37 plus 1.63 that is 11. So kung dito addition, dito naman subtraction. 6.11 minus 1.63 that is 4.48. 4.48 minus 1.63 that is 2.85. 2.85 minus 1.63 that is 1.22. Okay? So yan muna ang unang yung gagawin. Saka natin kunin since ang tinatanong is one standard deviation from the mean. So mula dito yan. Mula dito hanggang dyan. So anong mga weight ng babies yung sakop? From 4.48 to 7.74. So kaya 72% kasi meron tayong 26. So bilangin natin. So, ang range lang niya mula 4.48 to 7.74. Since naka-arrange na to from lowest to highest, so simula tayo sa 4.48. So, ito ay hindi pwede kasi 4.48 lang. So, dito tayo mag-start kay 4.69. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So hanggang kay 7.688 lang. Kasi yung kasunod na is 8.47. Eh, ang sabi hanggang 7.74 lang. So 26 lahat. So since 36 lahat to, 26 out of 36, that is 72%. So paano kinuha? 26 divide 36 times 100, kaya 72%. So next is the two standard deviation from the mean. So gawa rin ulit tayo. So mula dito, ito yung 95% of the data. No? This is the 95% of the data mula sa 2.85 up to 9.37. So kapag dinilang natin ito, so mula 2.85, mag-start tayo kay 2.93. Okay, start tayo. Dito kasi 2.24 nito. Hanggang kay 9.37, so hanggang kay 9.01 lang. So kung 36 ito, meron ng dalawang di kasama, therefore that is 34. So yung two standard deviation from the mean, that is 34 out of 36 or 95%. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. And then kapag kukunin natin yung standard deviation from the mean, so that is of course 100% of the graph. So mula dito, may 1.22 to 11. So kapag lahat na to ay included. So 36 out of 36, that is 100%. Next. Okay, example number 2. The score of the senior high school students in their statistics and probability quarterly examination are normally distributed with a mean of 35 and standard deviation of 5. So, itong problem na to kinuha ko sa statistics and probability of 5 na available sa DepEd Commons. So, we're going to answer the following. First, what percent of the scores are between 30 to 40? Pangalawa, what scores fall within 95% of the distribution? So, sa letter A muna tayo. Again, yung una yung gagawin ay gumawa muna ng normal curve. And then, i-label natin. So, sa gitna, laging ilagay yung value ng mean. That is 35. Okay, so ito yon. And then, the standard deviation is 5. So, pag pa-right, mag-plus 5 lang kayo. Dito naman sa left, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5. Okay, kaya siya 40. So, 35 plus 5, 40. Plus 5, 45. Plus 5, 50. 35 minus 5, 30. Minus 5, 25. Minus 5, 20. So, ganun lang ha. Ganun lagi ang gagawin nyo kapag gagawa kayo ng normal curve. Ang ilagay nyo sa gitna is yung value ng mean natin. So, ang tanong class, ilang percent daw no, ng data na ang score ay from 30 to 40, ito yon. And that is 68%, di ba? Sa using the empirical rule, that is 68%. Kasi one standard deviation from the mean, di ba? One standard deviation from the mean, so therefore, the score that falls between 30 and 40 is approximately 68% of the distribution. So, for letter B, what score fall within 95% of the distribution? So, using the graph, so, ang 95% natin ay simula 25 to 45, okay? From the score 25 up to 45. So, ano daw yung score, no? Fall within the 95%. So, this is our 95%. So, therefore, the score corresponding to 95% of the distribution are scores from 25 to 45. So, another example. So, use the empirical rule to compute the following table. Write on the respective column the range or interval of the scores based on the given parameters. So, kukunin natin yung 68%, 95%, and 99.7%. Okay? Na interval. So for now, letter A, ang given nating population mean is 20 and standard deviation is 2. So paano computing yung 68% o yung interval ng 68%? First, so di ba yung x dapat natin, okay, dito, ima-minus natin muna. So yung given ng population mean minus the standard deviation. So 20 minus 2, that is 18. And then dito naman plus, 20 plus 2, that is 22. So therefore, yung score natin is from 18 no, up to 22. So yun yung interval natin o yung range natin ng score from 18 to 22. Sa 95%, so, that is 20 minus 2 times 2. So, bakit 2? Okay, that's the standard deviation. So, ano lang natin? Sundan lang natin yung formula. So, kung minus dito naman is plus. 20 plus 2 times 2, that is 24. So, therefore, yung interval ng score natin is from 16 to 24. Sa 99.7% naman, so, 20 minus 2 times 3. Kasi, itong ano natin, that will be what? So, 3 na siya. Kasi, pang 99.7%. Okay? So, ito yung nasa formula natin. Ito yun, no? 3 times, dapat nauna yung 3 muna. Okay? So, pwede yung palitan na lang. So, dapat 20 minus 3 times 2 dapat is equal to 14. And then, dito naman, 20 plus 3 times 2, that is 26. So, ibig sabihin yung interval dito is mula sa 14 to 26. Another example, we have 87. Yung value ng mean is 87 at yung value ng standard deviation is 5.5. Ganun lang din. Minus and add. So, ibig sabihin yung interval ng score sa 68% is 81.5 to 92.5. Okay, sa 95% naman, so that is 76 and 98. So yung interval ng score is from 76 to 98. And then sa 99.7% naman, so yung ano natin, ang score natin 70.5 and 103.5. So yung interval ng score is from 70.5 to 103.5. Another example, illustrate the following distribution through a diagram naman. Okay, so gamit yung population mean and standard deviation, paano natin ipapakita using the diagram? So una muna, of course, gumuhit ka muna ng normal curve. So again, ang sabi ko, dapat nasa gitna ay yung population mean. Kagaya na nakikita nyo. So dapat yung 20 nasa gitna. And then, since yung standard deviation natin is 2, so mag-add kayo dito ng 2. Plus 2 ng plus 2 kayo. Dito, minus 2 kayo. Okay? So kung kukunin natin yung 68%, so ibig sabihin, yung graph natin, kapag sinade natin, yung 68%, mula dito kay 18, papunta sa kay 22. So ito yun. Okay? Mula 18 to 22. Kapag 95% naman, mula 16 hanggang kay 24. Okay? Kapag 99.7% mula kay 14 to 26. Another example, kapag yung population mean is 87 and standard deviation is 5.5, so si 87 na sa gitna. So mag-add tayo ng 5.5, tapos add ulit ng 5.5, so ito makukuha natin. At dito naman sa left side, magsasubtract tayo ng 5.5. So kung kukunin natin yung 68%, kung data natin, so magsisimula yan kay 81.5 hanggang kay 92.5. So ito yun. And then yung 95% natin, magsisimula naman kay 76 to 98. And then ganun din kay 99.7, magsisimula kay 70.5 to 103.5. Okay? So yan lamang po.
Thank you for
So good day everyone. In this video lesson, we will discuss about the normal distribution and its properties. Our objectives: first, describe a normal random variable and its characteristics, and second, draw a normal curve and state the empirical rule. So when we say normal probability distribution, it is a probability distribution of continuous random variables. So pag sinabi natin normal distribution, this is considered as the most important curve in statistics. Bakit? Ano yung mga reason? Why ito yung pinaka-considered na most important curve in statistics? First, so many random variables are either Good day everyone. In this video lesson, we'll discuss about identifying regions under normal curve corresponds to different standard normal values. So first, let me introduce to you the Z table, okay? Kasi yung importante na meron kayo kasi ito yung pagbabasihan natin ng pagkuha ng area mamaya. So, pwedeng i-download dito sa internet, makikita nyo naman to. So, ito yung pagbabasihan natin para makuha natin yung area ng Z value natin mamaya. Okay, so ano ba yung parts nito? First, itong parts na nandito, itong nasa left side class, so that is our Z values. And then, itong sa taas, so that is the 100th place of a Z value. So mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano natin ginagamit at paano natin hahanapin yung area na corresponds dun sa given na Z value. Okay? So, for example, find the area that corresponds to Z is equal to 2. Okay. So, since dun sa previous video lesson natin, meron na kayong idea how to construct a normal curve. So, ang gagawin nyo muna, ang unang-una yung gagawin class is to construct a normal curve. Okay. So, after nyo ma-construct, so syempre yung gagawin nyo dito class, yung standard normal curve ang gagawin nyo. So kapag standard normal curve, 0 yung mean natin and then 1 yung standard deviation. So kaya 1, 2, and 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So, and then after natin mag-construct ng normal curve, isi-shade natin yung part dito sa normal curve kung anong area. Okay, since dito, ang pinapahanap sa atin is z is equal to 2, ibig sabihin that is from 0 to 2. So, that is from 0 to 2. Okay, so kapag ganito class ang tanong, ibig sabihin yan, mula kay 0 up to positive 2. So, yan ang isi-shade natin. So, paano natin kunin yung corresponding na area nito doon sa z table natin? Okay, so ito yung z table natin na pinakita ko kanina. Since ang kukunin natin is yung value ng 2, so tingnan natin dito. So, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. Since wala naman tayong decimal na nakikita, nakasama, let's say 2.1, so hindi yon. So, of course, nandito lang tayo kay 2.0. Okay? Dito lang tayo kay 2.0 titingin. At yun, wala nga tayong decimal, walang kasamang decimal, so kay 0.00 lang siya. So, therefore, yung intersection nito, so that is the area. So, yung area that corresponds to z is equal to 2 is 0.4772. So again, halimbawa, sa z is equal to 3. So sa 3.0 ka lang titingin. Okay? So halimbawa, the area is 1.1. So that is sa 1.1. Okay? Next example. Find the area that corresponds to z is equal to 2.47. Ayan. So, makikita natin na mula kay 0 hanggang kay 2.47. So, hanggang 2.47. So, kung ano lang naman, rough sketch yung ginagawa niyo class, so mag-assume kayo na ito ang banda dito ay 2.47. Of course, makikita nyo naman, sa pagitan dapat ng 2 and 3, yung 2.47. Yung baka mamaya, that is 2.47, hanggang dito lang yung naka-shaded. So, dapat dito, lagpas siya ng 2, okay? And then, kunin na natin. So, using the Z table, so, tingin tayo sa una muna, sa 2. Okay, sa whole number kayo titingin. So, hanapin natin si 2 at yung unang decimal. So, 2.4. So, that is 2.4. So, tingin tayo dito, 2.4. And then, yung last, that is 7. 2.4 ito. So, itapat nyo sa 7. So, ito yon. Itatapat nyo dyan. So, 2.4. Then, itatapat kay 7. So, yung intersection nila, yun yung area correspond to 2.47. So, the area that corresponds to Z is equal to 2.47 is 0.4932. Okay? Another example, what if kapag may negative value, may negative tayo na kukunin, wala naman doon sa Z table na pinakita ko. Okay, class. So, yes, possible na magkaroon tayo ng negative value negative ng Z value, pero class, pagdating sa area, positive pa rin siya. So, therefore, yung negative 2.47 ay same pa rin ng area ng 2.47. Okay? Yun nga lang, kapag rinap natin, of course, pag rinap natin, dito siya sa left side. Kasi mula yan sa 0, papunta kay negative 2.47. Pero sa pagkuha ng area, ganun pa rin. So, positive pa rin ang magiging area niyan. Okay? So, the area corresponds to negative 2.47 is 0.4932. Okay? So, kailangan lang marunong na kayo gumawa ng normal curve at i-shade. Okay? So, what if kapag ganito na yung given? Gumawa ng normal curve at i-shade. Okay? So, what if kapag ganito na yung given? Determine the area under the standard normal curve to the right of Z is equal to 1.63. Parang meron kayong clue dito. Okay? Okay, so meron kayong clue dito na to the right. So, kapag ganyan class, so i-discuss ko sa inyo, ito ay dapat isulat nyo sa notebook nyo para hindi kayo magkakamali kung paano nyo gagawin at ang pagkuha ng area. Kasi meron tayo ditong condition na kailangan sundin. So, kapag nakita nyo class yung word na to the right, greater than, at least, more than, above, tapos ang given ay positive, okay? Ang gagawin natin, pagkakuha natin ng area nung given natin, isusubtract natin kay 0.5. Ulitin ko ha. Kapag ang given, nakita nyo, to the right, at least, more than, above, greater than, kagaya nitong example number 4 natin, to the right, tapos positive, ang gagawin natin, kukunin natin yung area nung given natin, and then, isusubtract natin kay 0.5. Okay. Okay, so ang una natin gagawin is kunin muna natin yung area na corresponds kay 1.63. And then, after that, i-draw natin yung shaded region. Okay, di ba? Ang sabi dito, to the right of 1.63. So, ito yung 0 natin since this is a standard normal curve. So, 0, 1, So dito natin makikita itong point na to, dito sa start na to, dito natin makikita si 1.63. Since ang south is to the right, so yung si-shade natin, ang isi-shade natin is yung sa right side, yung part na nasa right side ni 1.63. Okay? So kapag sinate nyo natin, dapat alam rin natin na hindi dapat mula kay 0 papunta dito. Ang nakalagay dyan, to the right of 1.63. So, nasa right side dapat ni 1.63. So, kunin na natin yung area ni 1.63. So, tingin tayo kay 1.6. Okay, yan lagi ang titingnan, 1.6. Okay, so ito si 1.6. And then, itatapat natin kay 3. Okay, itatapat kay 3. So, ito, ha? 1.6 tapos itatapat kay 3. So, that is, ito siya, 0.4484. So, therefore, the value that corresponds to Z is equal to 1.63 is 0.4484. So, anong sabi dito? Kapag to the right, tapos positive yung given, yung kinukuha natin sa value, positive, ang gagawin natin, isusubtract natin yung area, itong area na nakuha na is 0.4484. So, therefore, the value that corresponds to Z is equal to 1.63 is 0.4484. So, anong sabi dito? Kapag to the right, tapos positive yung given, yung kinukuha natin sa value positive, ang gagawin natin, isusubtract natin yung area, itong area na nakuha natin, from 0.5. So, that is 0.5 minus 0.4484. So, the area corresponds to the right of Z is equal to 1.63 is 0.0516. So, dapat, para ano to ha, parehas dapat yung sinasabi ng sagot nyo dito dun sa shaded region. Since 0.0516, so dapat ganito lang talaga rin kaliit yung shaded region natin. Okay? So, tatandaan nyo yun ha, kapag to the right, more than, above, tapos positive, ang gagawin natin, pagkakuha natin ng corresponding area, ima-minus natin kay 0.5. Okay, another example. Paano naman kapag to the right, tapos negative? Negative yung given. So, ang sabi dito, kapag to the right, tapos negative, kunin natin yung corresponding area nito, then add natin kay 0.5. Okay? So, ang gawin natin, isi-shade muna natin. No? Isi-shade natin. To the right of negative 0.52, so dito natin matatagpuan si negative 0.52. Since to the right, simula dito, papunta doon. Okay, so mula dito, papunta doon. Since nakikita natin na medyo malaki yung shaded region natin. So, ibig sabihin dapat more than 0.5 yung makuha nating area. Kasi plus, nasakop niya yung isang kalahati. Diba? Symmetrical yung ano natin, normal curve. Ang sukat nito, ng kalahati 0.5, ito din sa kalahati 0.5 din. Okay? Since nasakop natin yung buong 0.5, kaya alam natin na ang makuha nating area dapat dito ay more than 0.5. So, ang gagawin natin, kunin muna natin yung area corresponding kay 0.52. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, yes, talagang magkakaroon tayo ng negative value ng Z, pero pagkuha ng area ay same lang din yan kay 0.52. So, tingin tayo kay 0.5, 0.5 tapos itatapat kay 2. Okay, ito. So, ang value niya is 0.1985. So, the value that corresponds to Z is equal to negative 0.52 is 0.1985. And after that, anong sabi? Kapag to the right tapos negative, ang gagawin natin, add natin yung nakuha nating area kay 0.5. So, 0.5 plus 0.1985. So, the area, so ang area na itong shaded region natin is 0.6985. Okay? Another example, paano naman kapag to the left? Okay, ang given to the left. So, to the left tapos positive. Ayan ha. To the left tapos positive yung given. So, paanong gagawin? So, kunin natin yung area, corresponding area, okay, and then add natin kay 0.5. Ulitin natin, kapag to the left tapos positive, add natin yung corresponding area din, add natin kay 0.5. So, kunin muna natin yung corresponding area nitong 1.25. So, tingin tayo kay 1.2. 1.2 ito yun, tapos itatapat kay 5. So, yung iba, baka malito pa sa pagkuha ng area. So, pag ganun pa lang, hirap na kayo, so hindi nyo masusundan yung mga susunod na discussion. So, 0.3944. So, ibig sabihin, yung area ng 1.25 is 0.3944. So, sabi ko nga, to the left of 1.25 to the left. So, therefore, ang gagawin natin, add kay 0.5. And that is, so the area to the left of 1.25 is 0.8944. So, tandaan, kapag to the left, tapos positive, yung area nun, plus 0.5. Another example. So, paano naman kapag to the left of negative 0.95? So, nandito yung negative 0.95 natin, malapit na kay negative 1. So, anong gagawin? Tapos negative, no? To the left, tapos negative. So, ang gagawin naman, kunin natin yung corresponding area nito, tapos is-subtract natin from 0.5. Okay? So, kunin natin yung corresponding area, tingin tayo kay 0.9. 0.9, tapos tapat kay 5. Okay, so ito yon 0.3289. So the values that correspond to z is equal to negative 0.95 is 0.3289. So sabi dito, kapag to the left tapos negative, kunin yung corresponding area tapos subtract ay 0.5. So tatandaan nyo lang itong table na nilagay ko class. Lagyan nyo sa notebook yan. Therefore, the area to the left of negative 0.95 is 0.1711. Paano naman class in between ng dalawang z values natin? Diba? Dalawa. So find the area under the standard normal curve between, yan, parehas, between different yung sign na given. So ito naman ang tandaan natin. Kapag given yung dalawa, tapos different sign, okay, tatandaan nyo to ha, between A and B. Okay, so i-represent natin yung isa as A at yung pangalawa is B. So kapag same sign ang given, so sa given natin sa example number 8 ay different yung sign. So kapag different ang sign, so ang gagawin natin, i-add natin no, yung dalawang corresponding area. Okay, so yung area nito, tapos area nito, i-add natin. Pero kapag same sign, isa-subtract natin. So laging, kapag nagsasubtract tayo, lagi dapat ang mauna yung mataas na area. Okay, tandaan nyo class. So kapag between A and B, so kapag different ang sign, add yung two areas. Kapag same yung sign, subtract. Okay, halimbawa, find the area under the standard normal curve between 1.03, so nandito yung 1.03, and negative 0.37. So ito yung area, o yung shaded region natin, ito yung buong area between 1.03 and negative 0.37. Okay, so paano natin kukunin? So different ang sign, anong gagawin? Kunin muna natin yung area ni 1.03. So ang area ni 1.0, so tingin tayo, 1.0 tapos dapat kay 3, that is 0.3485. Tapos 0.37 rather. So tingin tayo kay 0.3 tapos dapat kay 7, and that is 1.1443. So the value that corresponds to z is equal to 1.03 is 0.3485. And kay z is equal to negative 0.37, that is 0.1443. Ang sabi dito, kapag different ang sign, i-add natin yung dalawang area. So 0.3485 plus 0.1443 is 0.4928. So ibig sabihin class, the area between 1.03 and negative 0.37 is 0.4928. Okay? I think this is the last example. So, paano naman kapag same sign? So, kapag same sign, isa-subtract lang natin yung area nila. Okay? So, kunin lang natin yung area ng 0.32. So, 0.3, tapos dapat kay 2. So, that is 0.1255. And then yung 2.42, so tingin tayo kay 2.4. Ibaba natin. 2.4. Okay, then tapat kay 2. Okay, so that is 0.4922. So, therefore, ito yung shaded region natin. Mula kay 0.32 to 2.42. So the area corresponds to ZA equals 0.32 is 0.1255. And for 2.42, that is 0.4922. So kapag same sign ang given, so ang gagawin lang natin, subtract. So dapat mauna dito yung mas mataas na area. Okay? Dapat mauna yung mas mataas na area. So 0.4922 minus 0.1255, the answer is 0.3667. So the area between 0.32 and 2.42 is 0.3667.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.
Good day everyone. In this video lesson, we will discuss about converting a normal random variable to a standard normal variable and vice versa. So ang gagamitin natin dito is yung z-score, wherein the z-score is a measures the distance between an observation and the mean measured in units of standard deviation. So the areas under the normal curve are given in terms of z values or score. So meron tayong formula na gagamitin, and so ang gagamitin natin dito is yung z-score, wherein the z-score is a measures the distance between an observation and the mean measured in units of standard deviation. So the areas under the normal curve are given in terms of z values or score. So meron tayong formula na gagamitin, and that is a is equal to, okay, so dapat isang equals lang yan. Tanggalin natin yung isang equals. Okay, so ito yung gagamitin nating formula, kung saan yung z, that is the standard normal score or the z-score, and x is any data value in a normal distribution. Okay, this symbol, the mu, or that is the mean, and this symbol is the standard deviation. So, bakit ba importante yung z-score? Kasi minsan class, di ba, in our previous video lesson, diniscuss natin yung normal curve. Merong mga row score na may be composed of large values. So, hindi natin siya maipapakita doon sa baseline ng normal curve, lalo na kapag masyadong malaki na. So, the large values cannot be accommodated at the baseline of the normal curve. So, kailangan natin siyang i-convert, no? Kailangan natin i-convert para makita natin doon sa baseline ng normal curve. So, sa pamamagitan ng z-score. Okay, so if the z-score is positive, so ibig sabihin, the positive score is above the mean. If the z-score is 0, the score is the same as the mean. And if the z-score is negative, the score is below the mean. So tatandaan natin sa normal curve natin, yung pinakagitna yun yung mean natin. Okay, for example number 1, determine the z-value for each of the following x values for a normal distribution with a mean of 16 and the standard deviation of 3. So for letter A, let's say our x value is 12. So kunin natin yung z-value nito. So using the formula, so 12 minus 16, bakit 16? Okay, so based on the given, no, ayun yung given natin, so substitute lang natin sa formula. 12 minus 16, divide 3, the answer is negative 1.33. Since negative siya, ibig sabihin, yung mean natin dito is below the mean. Okay, yung 12 natin is below the mean. Next, if our x is 8, so substitute again in the given formula. So 8 minus 16, divide 3, so the answer is negative 2.67. So same with letter A, so yung 8 natin ay below the mean. Another, if we have x is equal to 22, so, using the formula, substitute lang natin, 22 minus 16, divide 3, okay, using your calculator, the answer is 2. Since positive yung z-value natin, so ibig sabihin, ang 22 is above the mean. Another, if we have x is equal to 25, so 25 minus 16, the answer is 3. Kasi 25 minus 16, that is 9. 9 divide 3, the answer is 3. And this is letter D na, no? Letter D na to. So, palitan natin letter D. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, yung x is equal to 25 above the mean kasi positive siya. Another example, we have a given the mean of 50 and the standard deviation of 4. So, I think yung symbol natin dito parang iba. So, palitan lang natin. Okay, given the mean of 50 and the standard deviation of 4 of a population of reading scores. So, find the z-value that corresponds to a score of 58. So, kukunin natin yung z-value corresponds to 58. So, gamit lang din yung z-score formula. So, x minus the mean over the standard deviation. So, what are yung mga given natin? So, yung mean natin 50, standard deviation is 4, tapos yung x natin 58. Yung substitute lang natin. So, dito, pag pinakita natin sa normal curve, o gumuhit tayo ng normal curve natin, so, lagi natin itapat sa 0, yung sa gitna, yung given na mean. Okay, since yung given natin is 50, so dito dapat siya nasa gitna. Okay? Dapat nasa gitna siya. And then yung standard deviation natin is 4. So ibig sabihin, mag-add ka ng 4 papuntang right side at magsasubtract ka ng 4 papuntang left side. So kagaya nito. So yung average natin is 50, so dapat nasa gitna siya. So since yung standard deviation is 4, so yun ang gagamitin natin. So 50 plus 4, that is 54. Plus 4, 58. Plus 4, 62. Mula naman dito, papuntang left side, magma-minus tayo ng 4. 50 minus 4, 46. Minus 4, 42. Minus 4, 38. So ang kukunin natin ngayon, yung z-value corresponds to 58. So dito pa lang, kitang-kita mo na, no? That yung 58 corresponds, yung row score na 58 natin corresponds sa z-value na 2. So, ang gawin na lang natin, ipakita natin using the formula. Okay, substitute lang. 58 minus 50 over 4, that is 8 divide 4, that is 2. So, ibig sabihin, okay, ang z-value na correspond kay 58 is 2. Thus, the z-value that corresponds to the row score 58 is 2 in a population distribution. So, the score of 58 is above average kasi positive, no? So, ito yung mean natin. So, nandito siya. So, above average. Next. Locate the z-value that corresponds to PE score of 39 given the mean value of 45 and standard deviation of 6. Okay? So, using our given. And then, dito makikita na natin, no? So, yung mean natin is 45. And then, the standard deviation of 6. So, mag-add lang din tayo ng 6 papuntang right side. 45 plus 6, 51. Plus 6, 57. Plus 6, that is 63. Dito sa left side, minus 6. 45 minus 6, 39. Minus 6, 33. Minus 6, 27. Okay, so dito makikita na natin ano yung corresponding z-value ni 39. Ito yung 39 natin, that is negative 1. So, using the formula, makikita rin natin yan. Okay, so using the formula, so substitute lang natin 39 minus 45 divide 6. So, negative 6 divide 6, the answer is negative 1. So, kagaya na nakikita natin dito, makikita nyo agad na si 39, yung corresponding z-value ni 39 is negative 1. So, therefore, the z-value that corresponds to the row score 39 is negative 1 in a population distribution. The score of 39 is below average kasi nasa baba siya ng mean natin. Another example, a consumer group tested a sample of 100 light bulbs. It found that the mean life expectancy of the bulbs was 842 hours. Baba siya ng mean natin. negative 1. So therefore, the Z value that corresponds to the row score 39 is negative 1 in a population distribution. The score of 39 is below average kasi nasa baba siya ng mean natin. Another example, a consumer group tested a sample of 100 light bulbs. It found that the mean life expectancy of the bulbs was 842 hours. With a standard deviation of 90, one particular light bulb from Dora Bright Company had a Z-score of 1.2. What was the lifespan of this light bulb? Okay, sa problem natin class, given yung Z value natin, no, which is 1.2. So, ang mga given natin, meron tayong given a Z value that is 1.2. And then yung mean natin dito is 842. And the standard deviation is 90. Okay. Okay, since sa ganitong problem class, given yung Z-score natin, so ang gagamitin nating formula, so ibig sabihin hinahanap natin dito yung X, yung value ng X. So para makuha yung value ng X, so Z times standard deviation or the Z-score times the standard deviation plus the value of your mean. Okay, so gamit yung formula na yan, substitute lang natin. So 1.2 times 90 plus 842, X is equal to 950. So ibig sabihin class, so ang tanong na what was the lifespan on this light bulb? So the answer is, the light bulb had a lifespan of 950 hours. Another example, for a continuous random variable that has a normal distribution with mean of 20 and standard deviation of 4, find the area under the normal curve from x is equal to 20 and x is equal to 27. So paano gagawin ito class? Meron tayong dalawang value ng x. So first, kunin muna natin yung z-score ng dalawang value ng x natin. So kunin natin muna yung x is equal to 20. So using the given, so 20 minus 20, so yung mean natin is 20, divide 4, which is the standard deviation. 20 minus 20 divide 4, the answer is 0. On this light bulb, so the answer is, the light bulb had a lifespan of 950 hours. Another example, for a continuous random variable that has a normal distribution with mean of 20 and standard deviation of 4, find the area under the normal curve from x is equal to 20 and x is equal to 27. So paano gagawin ito class? Meron tayong dalawang value ng x. So first, kunin muna natin yung z-score ng dalawang value ng x natin. So kunin natin muna yung x is equal to 20. So using the given, so 20 minus 20, so yung mean natin is 20, divide 4, which is the standard deviation. 20 minus 20 divide 4, the answer is 0. So if x is 20, yung z value natin is 0. Sa 27 naman, so substitute lang natin. That is 27 minus 20 divide 4, and the answer